JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. I hope you're all doing well and that you're having yourselves a great Sunday night. If you're new to my channel, well, this is what we do. We do 76ers basketball, we do Patriots football, we do Phillies baseball, and we do play-by-play analysis and commentary for all three of those teams. And then we'll also, tomorrow night, we'll be doing the Buccaneers game. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. They take on the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, I gotta turn on the football game too, don't I? I really do. And somebody just texted me. Okay, I gotta turn that off. There we go. But I hope all is well. And hopefully Sunday night's going pretty well for you. You know, it's been a crazy day so far. My whole this whole like West Coast trip, man, has been like throwing me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, they did a really good job last night, the Sixers. That's what I'm talking about. The timing of it was like so weird because you had the field goal that occurred like at the exact same time. Crazy. Really, really crazy. Just wild stuff, man. Let me adjust my jacket here. There we go. That looks somewhat better. Okay. And nope. There we go. All right. I have to like adjust myself like all the time just to like make myself look better. 'Cause there we go. That's a lot better. Okay, alrighty. So LeBron James. That's what we're taking on. They're taking on LeBron James and the LA Lakers tonight. It'll be an interesting matchup. The Lakers last played on Thursday. They've lost their last two games, and they are looking for revenge because they were on a 5-game winning streak. And this is a team that has a lot of firepower, even though they're without Anthony Davis. So hopefully they can. Hopefully the Sixers can do a good job at just attacking on the offensive side and making sure that they poke holes into their weaknesses, which is just about 3-point shooting. When it comes to defense, they'll have to do a good job at that, and also just guarding the perimeter. That's all it comes down to. For the 76ers, the starting lineups are out for both teams. It's Juan Toscano Anderson for the Lakers and LeBron James, Thomas Bryant, Troy Brown Jr., Dennis Schroeder, and that's the starting five for them. And meanwhile, for the 76ers, it's Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid, DeAnthony Melton, and James Harden as well. Now, Tyrese Maxey will be coming off the bench, and be interested to see when he does come out and how Doc decides to utilize him, but we'll have to just wait and see as time moves on. Again, in case you're just joining me, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Jason Joseph, and this is 76ers basketball. We do play-by-play for 76ers basketball. I give you play-by-play coverage, and I do that for Patriots football as well, and for the Phillies too. So we're just about ready to get underway at the Crypto.com arena. Let's go. Let's go. This is the second game of a 5-game road trip. So, and a back-to-back too. Forgot to mention that as well. There's James Harden out there. Has a little bit of bounce in his step, especially from, you could tell last night he was being very aggressive. He was going to the rack a lot. He wasn't afraid to take it right inside the cup and to just take it right to the hoop. There's Joel Embiid hugging LeBron James and Tobias Harris as well. LeBron, that is, hugging Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid, and gives a little touch to James Harden as well. So DeAnthony Melton is in the starting lineup tonight for the 76ers. And Tyrese Maxey will be coming off the bench. So tip-off is just underway. As going up with it was Thomas Bryant and Joel Embiid. And the tip-off goes to the Lakers. So it'll be Lakers ball first. LeBron at the point, being guarded by DeAnthony Melton. That's going to be a tough task to try to have him stop him, and that's exactly why he takes it right inside the lane. And it was just with ease, and he put it up with the right hand. The underhanded scoop that was, and he got himself a layup there. So 2-0, Lakers are up on top. Sixers are going to be facing the Clippers as well on Tuesday night, so they're not going to have to go anywhere. Harden gets or almost got the assist on the PJ Tucker three-pointer, but it was just a little bit off the mark. Here's Schroeder passing it back out to LeBron James. And James will hand it off, and that shot by Troy Brown Jr. was blocked, I believe, by Tobias Harris as he got a little piece of it, and it was airballed. So the Sixers have the ball here. Embiid takes a three-pointer, and that's up, and it's in. Yes, indeed, Joel Embiid, as he knocks that one down, and the Sixers go ahead 3-2. Schroeder dribbles right into the lane, and Tobias Harris strips the ball away, and it lands on his left knee, so it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be 76ers basketball. Great defense by Tobias Harris. Dennis Schroeder was coming right towards the rack. He was about 5 feet from the rim, and Tobias just did a good job at just sneaking his hand in there, getting contact with all ball, and the Sixers have it here. James Harden is at the Crypto.com Arena sign. He hands it off to D'Anthony Melton, who launches another three, and that one is short. It rims around, and it's rebounded by Bryant. LeBron, step back three-pointer, no good. Embiid grabs his rebound, and he hands it out. It was an outlet pass to James Harden. Harden with the behind-the-back pass to Joel Embiid, telling Thomas Bryant to just come up on him, and he takes a foul line jumper, and it's no good. Another rebound goes to the Lakers. LeBron, let's see what he is. See what he's going to do here. 9:55 left to go in the first quarter. Sixers up 3-2. LeBron being guarded by Embiid. 7 seconds on the shot clock. He passes it to Thomas Bryant, and that one won't fall. Embiid with another rebound, and James Harden, who has who had 15 points in his last outing in just the fourth quarter alone, hands it off to Joel Embiid inside, who gets double teamed, and he takes a couple of dribbles, and he puts it up with the right hand, and it goes in. And that'll extend the Sixers' lead 5-2. Great basketball play by James Harden, and Embiid having some really good fundamentals there. But they can't catch up to the defense as, well, having his way and being able to score that time was Troy Brown Jr. And it's now 5-4. Harden just nailed a jumper right there, and it's now 7-4, 76ers on top. 8:50 left to go. LeBron comes cutting right into the lane, and he lays it up and in with the right hand. 7-6 is the score. Nobody was able to stop him. He is still one of the best, arguably, drivers of the basketball. Harris puts up an elbow jumper. That one won't fall. LeBron grabs the rebound. Here he comes on the other side. Foul line jump shot, turnaround jump shot that was, and that's good. LeBron James with 6 points so far in this game, and he has just been unbelievable. They're going to really have to try to do a good job at stopping him from just getting right inside the paint. Harden pulls up from long range, and it's up, and it's in. Right off the dribble, right by the Lakers logo sign. That was a really deep three, 10-8. LeBron is going to put up a jumper against James Harden, and he makes it look so easy. LeBron with the hot hand, 10-10. We're all tied up in knots. Harden gets a screen from Joel Embiid, and he's going to be fouled that time. So Harden will be fouled by Juan Toscano-Anderson, who played with the Golden State Warriors for a little bit of time, and he's now with the LA Lakers on a low deal. So the Sixers get to inbound it here. That's the first foul that the Lakers have given up, and that's the first foul in this game so far. Harden takes it inside the cup, and he's fouled once again. This time, the foul will be called against. It'll be called against Juan Toscano-Anderson once again. So 10-10 is the score. 7:40 left to go in the first quarter. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. So if you're new to my channel, and if you enjoy 76ers content, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload and all that jazz. Harden knocks down the first foul shot, This season, he's averaging 22 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. And the second foul shot goes up, and that's in. So the Sixers are up by a deuce, 12-10, 7:35 left to go in the first. Schroeder being guarded by D'Anthony Melton. He has to pass it, and he decides to give it up to Toscano Anderson. Now back to LeBron James. LeBron swings it out to Thomas Bryant, who puts up a floater right over Joel Embiid, and it's good. It was about 3 feet away from the basket. Thomas Bryant has been doing an excellent job with the Lakers so far this season, especially when Anthony Davis went down. Harden gets a screen from Embiid and now passes it to Embiid, and he was not thinking that the pass was going to come to him. Embiid with an elbow jumper, and it gets blocked by Thomas Bryant. LeBron comes charging in on the other end, gets past 3 defenders, and that's up and in. How about James Harden with the beautiful lob pass to Tobias Harris on the other side? He goes up with that layup, and he finishes it, and he'll go to the line for one more. Tobias Harris, who was out in last night's game, has an opportunity to give the 76ers the lead after this timeout is called by Darvin Ham and the LA Lakers. But LeBron James and the LA Lakers putting up a fight so far in this ball game. Hello and welcome on in. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball. I give you play-by-play coverage, and I give you play-by-play commentary of 76ers basketball, Patriots football, and the Phillies baseball too. And we'll also be doing the playoffs as well. So if you're new to my channel and if you enjoy this content, I would appreciate if you guys continue to keep up with me and subscribe and like my channel, because that's just what we do here. I wanted to turn on the game. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All righty, here we go. Hi. Hey, what's going on? I had to go with the beanie look today because, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow and a beard trim finally, because I needed it for like a really, 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 really long time. And I just wanted to go with the beanie look, like the sweater and the beanie. I think it's a good combo, It's that time of year, and I wanted to go for something that was just a little bit different. So that's why I decided to go with the beanie. But hopefully you're all having a good Sunday night. I know today was a pretty interesting day for me because I was at work and was doing more stuff that I'm going to be implementing on this channel, which I'm excited about. I was going to actually try something new tonight, but I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I think I'm going to just save it for tomorrow. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should save it for tonight, or do you think I should just do you think I should try it tonight, or should I just save it for tomorrow? Let me know down below in the comments section, because I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. You guys are the people. I want to hear from the people. You're my people. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Okay. Sixers Youth Foundation. Oh, that's January 26th. Okay, cool. Let me take a sip of water. Nice. Okay. It's a tie ball game so far, as it is 12-12. And Tobias Harris will be going to the line to shoot one more free throw as he was fouled on his way to the cup. Harris ended up getting fouled by Troy Brown Jr. And the free throw was up, and that's good. And that'll put the Sixers up 15-14. Sorry, they were tied 14-14. I don't know why I said 12-12. 15-14, Russell Westbrook comes into the ball game for the Lakers, and he makes some noise at first as he goes right against James Harden and takes him right to school and has his way. So the pendulum swings in the Lakers' direction, 16-15, 6.5 minutes left in the first. PJ Tucker swings it out to Tobias Harris on the far wing. Now back to Embiid. Embiid back to Harris. Catch and shoot three-pointer. It's short. LeBron James outlet pass all the way to Russell Westbrook with nobody in his way, and he throws it down with authority. Great assist by LeBron James. And that's just what he does. He makes plays look so easy, and he's one of the best passers still in all of basketball, even at the age of 37. Unbelievable. Embiid with a foul line jumper. It's gold. Another assist by James Harden, who was on the right wing and just had a little bounce pass right to him, and he knocked it down. Westbrook hands it off to LeBron James for another mid-range jumper, and he just cannot miss in this game so far. 21-17. LeBron James has been on a tear. 12 points for him, 6 for 7 from the field. Tucker, three-pointer from the near corner. It rims out, but then it goes back in as it hit the backboard. And the Sixers tie it back at 20 apiece. 5:20 left to go. Dennis Schroeder hands it off to Toscano Anderson, who then will give it up to Thomas Bryant. Gets a screen from Dennis Schroeder, and the ball gets blocked by D'Anthony Melton. On the other end, here come the Sixers. PJ Tucker going up against LeBron. Now passes it back out to D'Anthony Melton, who pulls up from long range, and it's airballed. 4:44. 5 minutes left to go. And D'Anthony Melton playing really solid defense as he ended up getting the block on Dennis Schroeder, who set the screen up for Thomas Bryant, then got the ball back. And now the Lakers are going to get the ball back with exactly 5 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. We're all tied up at 20 apiece. D'Anthony Melton heads over to the bench. And Tucker's still out there as well for the Sixers. And in for him will be George Niang and Tyrese Maxey. Actually, they did say he was going to come off the bench today. LeBron James passes it to Dennis Schroeder, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. This will last be touched by the 76ers. Again, in case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph. This is what we do. We do play-by-play with the 76ers, with the Patriots, and with the Phillies, but we'll also be doing the NFL playoffs tomorrow as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Dallas Cowboys. The inbound. Nice play by Russell Westbrook, who puts it up, and he throws an alley-oop pass to Max Chrissy, and he knocks it down. 22-20. Harden on the other end. He steps out, passes it to Niang. Niang is looking for somebody. He can't even dribble it anymore, and he gives it up to Maxey. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey to Embiid at the foul line. Embiid going up to the cup, and it's up and in. He got his way right past Thomas Bryant on the left side of the baseline and laid it up and in with the left hand. So the Lakers have a couple of substitutions themselves. As coming into the ballgame, we have Wenyen Gabriel and also Troy Brown Jr. comes back in. A pull-up shot is no good, and Embiid grabs the rebound right there. That was Max Chrissy who took the shot. So Embiid gets the board. Harden back to Joel. There's contact. The whistles remain silent. He tries to tip it back in, and he gets fouled. Making the foul that time was Thomas Bryant, as he got a hand right in Joel's face. He's trying to figure out what he did wrong with one of the referees, and the ref is just trying to explain it to him. So Embiid will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Embiid this season shooting 88% from the charity stripe, and the first one is up, and that's in. The Sixers coming into today are 26-16. They're 9-9 on the road. Meanwhile, the LA Lakers, they're on a 5-game winning streak, and they've lost their last 2 games. They're 19-23, and they're 10-9 at home. Embiid's second foul shot is nothing but net. And the Sixers have 24 points in this game so far as they lead by 2 with 3:38 left to go in the first. Westbrook being guarded by George Niang on the near wing. Now he takes it to the top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Westbrook delivers it inside of traffic, and he goes up against Niang, and he's fouled. Count the bucket and a foul. Niang reached in and hit his right shoulder, and Russell Westbrook will go to the line for one more. Not a whole lot of contact issued by George Niang. He didn't even move his hand, but with Russell Westbrook trying to go up with the layup, he tried to lay it up and in with the left hand and made some contact with that right hand. So Matisse Thybulle comes in, and the Lakers are looking to take the lead as Russell Westbrook can't knock that one down, and Niang ends up coming up with the rebound. Shake Milton also in the ballgame for the Sixers. Embiid's still out there, and he takes it right inside, tries to throw down the jam, and he's fouled. The person that was guilty for the foul that time was Troy Brown Jr. It was actually Wenyen Gabriel, not Troy Brown Jr., because Troy Brown Jr., he's out there. He came in for Thomas Bryant, but he did not commit the foul there. 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Embiid's first foul shot this time is good. Last time he ended up facing the Lakers, he had 38 points and shot 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Had 12 rebounds as well and 5 assists. Sixers are up by 1 on the first shot at the foul line made by Joel. And the second one goes up, and that's in as well. So with 3:20 left to go in the first quarter, the Sixers have the lead. Westbrook goes up against Thybulle, and he'll be called for the offensive foul. Thybulle it didn't look like he had his feet set, and Russell Westbrook is infuriated with the refs. His feet clearly weren't set, so he kind of does have a right to be mad about that. And Westbrook is saying, "What? You're really going to call me for the offensive foul?" And let's see here. Embiid's going to go to the line to shoot one free throw as Russell Westbrook gets a technical foul called as well, and he knocks that one down. So the technical free throw, and the Sixers do get the ball back, 27-24. Milton gets the inbound off of the near baseline, or the near sideline, that is, Embiid gets the ball, and he hands it off to George Niang. Niang back to Embiid on the low block, being double teamed. Passes out of the double team to Niang for 3. It's short and rebounded by Westbrook. 2:52 left to go in the first. Westbrook, nice pass. That goes inside. And now he gets the ball back at the foul line, takes it right inside the cup, and Joel Embiid contested it, and Maxey grabs the rebound. Westbrook tried to, bank it in with the left hand as he tried to put it up at the right baseline. Maxey, pull-up jumper. It's short. It won't go. Grabs a long rebound and puts up a floater, and that time he gets the friendly bounce. Tyrese Maxey finally on the board for the 76ers with 2:20 left to go in the first. 29-24, Sixers up by 5. They are in the bonus as well. That layup is up by Kendrick Nunn, and he makes it look so easy. Got past a couple of defenders, and he just laid it up and in. Maxey, what's he going to do? He's going to hand it off to Joel Embiid, who puts up another 3, in and out it goes. And a rebound goes to Max Chrissy. Troy Brown Jr. inside against Joel, passes it back out, and he takes a shot as well, and that's no good. Here's Maxey on the other end, and he will be called for palming. And just like that, the Sixers take another timeout. It's now a 29-26 game with 1 minute and 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter. I'll be right back in just a few moments for more 76ers basketball. Whew. Okay. I'm checking this football game too, This football game seems to be very interesting so far. Joe Burrow made that pass. Oof, that was nice. Okay. So timeout was called by Doc Rivers, and the Sixers, they'll be back in just a few moments, but I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Welcome on in. I hope you guys are having yourselves a great Sunday night. I know a lot of football has been being played, and look, we're going to get to the Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys game tomorrow night, which I'm really excited about. Definitely have been doing a lot of research and still have to make my spotting boards for that after this is done. Actually, I got to do that after I post everything on my socials about thanking everybody for the night. So I have some work to do. I'll be honest with you, I didn't go to bed I don't even know if you guys care about this. I didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock last night because I was just cutting highlights and I was still trying to promote some more stuff that I've been working on. And I'm just really excited with what this does have in store. I know I keep saying that, but trust me when I tell you, it's just going to continue to be really, really good content. I have a couple other things that should be ready to go in a couple of weeks or so. I have a banner somebody's working on for me that should be ready to go by next Friday. I don't want to spoil everything to you, but there is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. But I don't want to I don't want to implement every single change like all at once, I want it to be organic because I think that that's the part of the process, that you just have to embrace. And there's certain things that come up along the way where you're just like, oh, well, maybe, you know what, because I did this, maybe I should do this now. Hello and welcome on in. For all of you that have just joined me, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball and do play by play analysis of the Sixers games, of the Patriots games, and the Phillies games. And we'll be also doing the Buccaneers game tomorrow night. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be really awesome. How about LeBron James just scoring his 38,000th point? He just did that, and I mean, he is on his way to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hopefully, he does it within the next couple of months or so, because that's just how much of an all-time great that LeBron James is. And he's 38 years old, and he's not even slowing down. That's the crazy thing about it, is that you would think that the miles would be on the tires, but they're not. And he still looks like he's 28 years old. So the Lakers get the ball back. 98 seconds to go in the first quarter. LeBron hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder back to LeBron James, who goes up with it against Tyrese Maxey, and he has his way. 14 points for LeBron James in just the first quarter alone. He is feeling it. 29-28, and he looks fresh. Niang will hand it off to Tyrese Maxey, who puts up a floater at the foul line, and he connects. He made that one as it was about 5 feet away from the basket, and it's now 31-28. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the first. Russell Westbrook, nice pass inside to LeBron James, and he lays it up and in. They did a little bit of a reverse layup there. It's 31-30. Sixers are up by 1. 52 seconds to go. Thibault will hand it off to Niang at the top of the key. Niang back to Shake Milton with the runner that time, and he connects once again. 33-30. The Sixers have been responding every time the Lakers have hit a shot. Here's a three-pointer that goes up by Brown, and that's no good, and Thibault grabs his miss. Maxey working ahead with a lot of steam on the other end, puts up a three, and it's long, and Shake Milton grabs the rebound. Oh, Dennis Schroeder was right there on the far wing, and he just did not box out Shake Milton. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey has the ball. He's on the far wing, passes it to Niang at the top of the key for three, and it's too long. 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Lakers are going to hold for one more here. Westbrook will hand it off. 1 second to go, and the layup goes up, and that's good. Oh, man. Making that one look so easy once again was it was Wenyen Gabriel who was able to just lay it up and in on the Kendrick Nunn assist right there. Oh, man. It's 33-32. And the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Did he get it off in time? He did, with 0.1 seconds left. So that's good. He got it off just in time. Wow, that's wild. He was right in the middle of the lane. George Niang was on him, but he didn't even have a hand up in his face or anything. And the Sixers will go into the second quarter up by 1. Alrighty. I am. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. I don't know why I was a little bit slow on that play, and I apologize about that. But, this channel is really just also about growing as well. So I feel like that there's certain stuff that I could just try to get away with because I'm not doing this for another company. So for those of you that don't know, I used to broadcast for Rowan Radio. I graduated from Rowan University, which is a school that's in South Jersey, and I graduated with a sports broadcasting degree. And what was I gonna say? I did stuff for the Delaware Bluecoats, who were the NBA G League affiliate of the 76ers, and I got to call games for them for the radio station, which was awesome. And I got to do the same thing with the Wilmington Blue Rocks. So that was really cool. The Wilmington Blue Rocks are the minor league high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. So that was really nice. And I started this channel because I really just wanted to, I work at NFL Films, and it's a really awesome internship experience that I've been having there. I'm working in the studio there, and I've been learning a lot about teleprompter and about audio and about things that just go on behind the scenes that, a lot of you guys don't really just know about because you don't see it on a day-to-day basis. But I feel like, I wanted to get back into broadcasting because after 2 months, it felt like I haven't broadcasted a game in like 2 years. So I have been doing this ever since December, and I've been really proud of where this has been going. So we do play-by-play commentary, and so we treat it like, we talk about Sixers. I give you some sort of analysis too on the game, but what was I gonna say? The other thing is that we just we have fun on here too, and I want to make this a little bit educational too for you guys. I mean, I don't know everything about broadcasting. I'm not saying that I'm a know-it-all at all by any means, but I want you guys to learn as well. 33-32, and for some reason they just put the game back on, and we just knocked down that three. I didn't even see it. But the Sixers are up 36-32. It was a delay right there. I apologize. There's a three-pointer that goes up by the Lakers, and that's no good. It's going up with the shot that time was Troy Brown Jr. The ball goes out of bounds. Montrezl Harrell ends up coming up with the rebound that time. And with 11:19 left to go in this first half, the Sixers get to advance the ball here. Maxey bounce pass to Milton. Milton back to Maxey. Sixers passing it around the timeline. It finally finds Montrezl Harrell, who's at the foul line. He goes up with a floater. It's way too strong, and James grabs his miss. LeBron with a nice pass to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder bounce pass inside, and he ends up feeding Wenyen Gabriel, who makes that big dunk on that play. Harrell back to Maxey, who was shaken up a little bit last night. Maxey left wide open in the far corner for three, and he can't get that one to fall. He's been a little bit cold from beyond the arc. Westbrook going out there with a head of steam, and the ball goes out of bounds. And the Sixers get the ball back. So the ball was kind of like Butterfingers for him, and it just slipped right out of his hand. Milton will hand it off to Maxey. Maxey gets a screen from Montrezl Harrell, hands it back off to Milton. The runner is up, and Russell Westbrook comes away with the board. LeBron, nice court vision as he passes it right inside the Troy Brown Jr. Nobody on him, nobody in his way. And LeBron with the binoculars saying, I see you. And we're all tied up at 36. Yang to Milton on the near wing, that is. He goes up with the contact, takes it to the cup, and he's fouled. They're actually going to say that it was are they going to call that a foul? Let's see. They might review that. 9:48 left to go in the second quarter. And with 11 seconds on the shot clock here, Harden's going to inbound it to Niang, who's at the Toyota sign. So Harden comes back into the game for Tyrese Maxey. Harden to Milton. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Takes it on the near wing. Step back jumper from the foul line. In and out it goes, and it's rebounded again by LeBron James. 20 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron with the turnaround jumper, and he's fouled by George Niang. So LeBron has been very aggressive in this game so far. He has been driving it to the rim a whole lot, and it just seems like every time he does that, nobody on the Sixers can stop him, even at age 38. And he can get you in so many ways. He's also been passing the ball very well, very effectively in this game, and hasn't been turning the ball over. The first foul shot is up, and that's in. Again, in case you're just new to my channel, I'm Jason Joseph here. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball. And we do that for every single Sixers game. We don't miss a dribble here. That's not what we do. And I provide you play-by-play commentary on the game. LeBron, with the second foul shot, nails it. 38-36, Tobias Harris back into the game for George Niang. Harris loses the ball on the turnover, and it gets stripped and stolen away by Troy Brown Jr., who's going to solo it, and he throws it down with the right hand. He was going in with a head of steam like nobody's business, and it was 40. It's now 40-36. Harden bounce pass inside to Thibault. Thibault patiently hesitates, pump fakes, and puts it up and in with the left hand. Great answer back by the Sixers. Westbrook on the far wing being guarded by his former teammate then James Harden. And Harden will deflect it all the way back out to Westbrook, who puts up a three-pointer, and it won't go. A little bit short. Shake Milton gets the rebound. Bounce pass to Montrezl Harrell, who's being guarded by three Lakers. LeBron strips it and batters the ball around to Russell Westbrook. Thibault guarding him. And Westbrook almost was able to convert on that layup as he just had a little bit of daylight against Matisse Thybulle when he went up inside on the left side of the lane. Harden goes up with a three-pointer. He's fouled. But the foul will be called on the floor. It is not in the act of shooting. Doc Rivers and James Harden trying to get an explanation from the refs right there, and they got one. Harden came up with a good play there as he ended up drawing the contact, and that was the right play to do. I mean, they did everything they possibly could. So Maxey's going to inbound it from the far sideline, and he'll give it up to James Harden. Harden looking for Tobias Harris. Puts up another three, and that one won't fall. So the Sixers have not been doing a good job from beyond the arc in tonight's game so far. They've come out a little bit flat. LeBron passes it inside, and a kickball violation will be called. And it'll still be Lakers basketball. 8:07 left to go in the second quarter. And Joel comes back in. There's some final scores as the New York Knicks way earlier today ended up beating the Detroit Pistons 117-104. The Clippers beat the Rockets 121-100 as play does resume here. And there's a block on the other end by the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes up with the steal, and he hands it off to Tyrese Maxey, and he slams it down 40-40. 7:50 left to go in the first half. Schroeder gets around the screen, passes it to LeBron. LeBron inside. Pump fake is up, and that's good. Knocking that one down and making it look so easy once again. That time is Wenyen Gabriel. Again, getting Embiid to sell on the pump fake there. LeBron's giving him some high fives, handshaking him. And he'll go to the line for one more, and that's up and in. That'll put the Lakers up by 3. The Sixers came off of a win from last night's game where Joel Embiid hit a game winner. They're up by as many as 20 points at one time. Here's Melton from way downtown, and that one is short. James, pull-up jumper, and Embiid grabs his miss. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Harden controlling the tempo. He has to pass it to somebody. He gives it up to Embiid on the near wing. 2 defenders come on him, and Tobias Harris is right there. As Joel Embiid gets fouled, the ball was stripped away, and LeBron gets called for the foul. Embiid was on the near corner, and he tried to find his way to the rim, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Once again. Sixers will be headed to, well, they'll be staying here in LA, and they'll be facing the Clippers. That is in the, on Tuesday night, that is. And then on Thursday, They will be continuing their West Coast trip all the way till Saturday. Embiid's second foul shot is up, and that's in. And the Sixers are now down by 1. Embiid has made all his free throws, and the Sixers from the line are 10 for 10 in this game so far. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Sixers down by 1. Schroeder back to Bryant, who puts up a right elbow jump shot, and it's good. It's good. 45-42. Harden telling Tobias Harris to come set a screen for him, and he does so. He's at the top of the key. No-look pass to D'Anthony Melton on the far wing. Melton back to Joel. Tips it back out to Melton. Melton to Harden to Harris to Maxey for 3, and it's good. Great movement by the 76ers, who did a good job of just swinging the basketball around. Maxey hit it from the near corner. He was left wide open, and the Sixers tied the game back at 45 apiece. Schroeder at the foul line. Contact goes by D'Anthony Melton, who causes the strip, and he falls right down, and Embiid comes up with a steal. Sixers could take the lead here. What's Harden going to do? He gets the ball, he puts it up, and he got the ball blocked by Juan Toscano-Anderson. Troy Brown Jr. goes up with the layup, and that's no good. And it goes right out of bounds, and it'll be 76ers basketball once again. And timeout's called on the floor, as the Lakers do call a full timeout. That was actually Troy Brown Jr. that ended up getting the block on James Harden's layup. And Max Christie ended up coming away with the rebound. And Brown Jr. just could not get the layup to go. So we'll be right back in just a few moments. I'm Jason Joseph, and the 76ers will be right back. All right, I'm going to take a really quick step off for just like 1 minute, so just stay here. I'm not going anywhere. Alrighty, I'm back. Oof. Oh man. Why is I gotta adjust my hat really quick. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having yourselves a great Sunday night. I had to turn on the fan here because it was starting to get a little bit hot. And yeah, man. So, one sip of water, and we'll get right back into the swing of things. What's the score of the football game? I don't even see it. They must have just went right to break. Alrighty. There we go. I did print out the roster. Good. So Tobias has 3 points in the game so far. He ended up coming up with an and one opportunity, and that was back in the first quarter. And the Sixers are tied at 45 apiece. In case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball, the Patriots football games, and the Phillies baseball games as well. I give you play-by-play analysis and coverage of these teams. D'Anthony Melton will give it up to James Harden, who pulls up from the logo, and it's good. Oh, man, that was a deep three-pointer hit by James Harden. He made it look so easy. 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter, and the Sixers are up by 3. The Sixers have been cold tonight as they're 6 for 17 from beyond the arc, but meanwhile, the Lakers haven't even made a three just yet. Schroeder, pull-up jumper from the far wing. No. Harris with the rebound. Harden on the near wing now, dribbling up on the floor. Wants to dance against Juan Toscano-Anderson. Tried to get a screen from Embiid. Now hands it off inside as Embiid's right there, and he throws it down again. Joel Hans Embiid living right at the rim and showing everybody that he can still be a menace right at the rim. Bryant inside with Embiid's hand right in his face, and Melton comes up with the rebound that time. Harden again at the top of the key, being guarded by Westbrook. A screen set by Joel. Pick and roll offense. Hand off to Joel. What's he going to do? He fakes out Thomas Bryant and takes a couple of dribbles, and man, he just banks it. He made it again. A Dirk Nowitzki one-legged shot. And the Sixers go up by 7. No Austin Reeves in tonight's game. Haven't seen him out there just yet. Dennis Schroeder passes it inside to Toscano-Anderson. Back outside to Schroeder, who's left wide open for 3. And he can't get that one to go. But Thomas Bryant, oh man, he slammed it back down, but he's holding that left ankle. And it's 5-on-4 basketball. He still hasn't gotten up, and a foul will be called on the other end on the Lakers. And Thomas Bryant is hobbling. But he's running to the other side. He was just down for just a quick minute. And hopefully he's okay. Because with the way that he landed right on Embiid's right foot and had his heel. His heel, it's like a little bit hard to describe, but he was grabbing at that right heel. As it did look like it was a little bit awkward. When you make that type of contact with the floor after being up in the air for so long, that's got to take a toll. 52-47, less than 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Maxey inbounded from the far sideline. And he'll give it up to Harden. Harden at the foul line. Bounce pass to Embiid. Left elbow jumper. Yes. Another one by Joel Embiid. He's starting to get things rolling here for the Sixers. 54-47. 3:40 left to go in the first half. Westbrook at the top of the right wing. Back outside to Schroeder. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer goes up, and that's no good. Taking the shot that time was Max Christie. Outlet pass to Maxey on the pass by D'Anthony Melton, and he can't get that one to go. And a rebound goes to the Lakers. Meanwhile, Dennis Schroeder on the other end goes up with that shot, and D'Anthony Melton plays really good defense, and it goes right out on Schroeder as he didn't have good possession of the basketball. And he'll be another 76ers turnover. Russell Westbrook being so aggressive on the defensive side, he ended up getting a block there on Tyrese Maxey. He thought he had a wide open lane, but Westbrook just got a little tiny piece of that just to cause some sort of movement for the basketball. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Sixers up by 7. Harden at the top of the perimeter. Pass to D'Anthony Melton. Melton to Tucker. Tucker with the bad pass as it gets intercepted by the Lakers. LeBron stumbles a little bit. Schroeder is right there as he lost his dribble. And Westbrook will hand it off to Toscano-Anderson. Westbrook to Schroeder. 8 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron on the near corner. Passes it. He could have drove it. He had a wide open lane, but James Harden comes up with the steal. Harden being guarded by Westbrook. Wants to dance all over him. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Embiid takes it to the cup, and with 7 seconds left, he loses possession of the basketball, and it goes out on Joel Embiid. And another timeout's called by Doc Rivers and the 76ers, and they'll be right back in just a few moments as the Sixers do turn the ball over. Okay. All right. Time for a sip of water. I was asked the other day what my favorite slam dunk was in any slam dunk competition that I saw. I'm going to ask you guys the same question. I said that my favorite, I could have went with so many. I could have went with Vince Carter, any of Vince Carter's dunks. I could have went with any of the Superman Dwight Howard dunks because those were really cool. I could have also went with the Michael Jordan free throw line dunk because that is become very popular in today's game. But the one that I did, oh, what a catch. Was that Mark Andrews? Oh, it was. Anyhow, the dunk that I chose was Blake Griffin's dunk. With the Kia, the Kia car commercials were awesome, by the way. If you guys like those commercials, let me know because I think that those commercials were fantastic. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought, you know what? They're bringing out a car onto the court, and like that's really freaking cool. like that's awesome. And he's gonna dunk over a car, and he did it. So I thought it was the coolest thing when I was young. And I could have also went with any of the Aaron Gordon dunks, especially like over the mascot. The in between the legs over the mascot was just disgusting. That was good. Ugh, man. I think that he did get robbed twice, and he should have won the slam dunk contest. But it is what it is. He is just athletic. And I don't know. He puts on a really, really good show. Alrighty. Okay. Time to get the head back in the game. Jason, we got to get the mind back into the mindset. I think I've been a little bit off today, but it's okay. My favorite saying, one of my favorite sayings, is that shooters shoot. So even when you're not having such a good day at doing something, you got to keep trying. You don't give up. Anthony Davis not out there in the lineup tonight. Neither is Austin Reeves for the LA Lakers. And the 76ers have pretty much their full squad back. Tobias Harris missed last night's game. And he's back in there tonight. So the Lakers come up with the turnover. Westbrook passes it, swings it around the timeline. Schroeder and it off to Brown, who puts up a layup, and that's up and in. 54-49. 2:05 left to go in the second quarter. Lakers on a 2-game losing streak. Sixers have been doing okay in their last 5 games. Harden with another three-pointer. It rattles up and rattles in. He hit it from the top of the key from about 34 feet or so. It's pretty deep. Once again, Sixers now 7 for 18. Westbrook for 3 on the pass by LeBron, and he knocks it down. 76ers will have to take their chances on that because he hasn't really been shooting the ball from 3 really well this season, but he ended up making that. So they'll live with that. 57-52. Melton back to Harden at the Toyota sign. Harden will swing it to Melton. Now back to Embiid. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Embiid with a free throw line jumper with a couple of hands in his face, and he can't get that one to fall. Westbrook comes up with the miss. Westbrook alley-oop pass to LeBron James, and he throws it down. Oh, LeBron just came cutting right into the basket. This is what he does at age 38. Can you believe that? I think we just saw a man fly. Maxey pulls up from long range, and that one is way off the mark, and that doesn't even hit the rim. Westbrook back to LeBron with another layup, and oh man, that was just unbelievable. 57-56, LeBron and Westbrook connecting as if they're 2 dots. 57-56, Sixers only up by 1. 33 seconds left here in the first half. James Harden again from 3. He does not get the friendly bounce as it rolls in and out. Lakers could take the lead here. 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Tucker all over Russell Westbrook, who's standing right at the logo. 18 seconds left. Here comes a screen by LeBron, and Westbrook tries to get around it, and he's fouled by Tucker. 15.1 seconds left. That'll put 14 seconds back on the shot clock, so now it's just 1 second separating the shot clock from the game clock. But LeBron James, man, how about a first half for him? He has been unbelievable. Handoff on the inbound goes to Russell Westbrook. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Now it's 6 seconds. Here comes a screen by LeBron. Westbrook goes around it, pulls up goes up with a mid-range jumper, and it's no good, but he's fouled by Thibault. In the act of shooting, he hit his left wrist. And I don't know what they're going to be reviewing here. Is it to see if it's a flagrant foul or what? Thibault definitely committed a foul there. And Westbrook will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 9 points and 7 rebounds in this game so far for Russ. And he gets the friendly bounce on the first one. And with 2.9 seconds left, Maxey comes in the ball game. Schroeder comes in the ball game for the Lakers. And they're going with all shooters out there. Except for, Joel is a shooter too. So LeBron does take a seat. 2.9 seconds left. Russ's second free throw is good. Again, gets the friendly roll. So the Lakers take the lead. Harden inbounds it to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid with another half-court shot, and it's no good. I don't think it would have counted anyways, but the Sixers trail 58-57 as they head into halftime. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to take a step off, and I will be back at 10:44 p.m. Well, 10:45 p.m. Eastern time. I need to walk around. I need to go get some ice in my water. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post it right now in the chat. We'll be back. Be back at 10:45 p.m. Eastern time. Here we go. All right. I'll be back in just a few moments, guys. Hope to see you guys back here soon. Alrighty, hello guys, what's going on? I was trying to play around. I had this background music that I thought was playing, and then I realized, like just 5 minutes ago, that it wasn't coming out on the Roadcaster on YouTube. So I got to play around with that. I wanted to thought it was actually like really cool music, but that's what I'm going to be implementing now during these like long breaks. So that is the last time that you're actually going to hear silence during breaks. So yeah. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, here we go. But yes, so LeBron James has been leading the way for the LA Lakers so far in this ball game. And the Sixers are down by 1. 59-58 is the score going into the third quarter. And the Sixers are looking to come out on top, as they did end up coming up victorious last night as they beat the Utah Jazz. And it was a final score of 116-115. So Harden's going to start things off for the Sixers. Sixers in their blue and white jerseys, while the Lakers are in their white and purple jerseys. Harden will give it up to Harris on the low block. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Harris goes up inside and he throws it down. Throws it down with the dunk. And the Sixers retake the lead 59-58 as lightning strikes first for the Sixers. Schroeder still in there for the LA Lakers. He's been one of their he's been a really big go-to guy for them, as well as Thomas Bryant, who has the ball now. And he'll give it up to Toscano Anderson. Toscano Anderson being double-teamed by Tobias Harris and Embiid, who gives it up to Bryant. And Bryant gets way past Joel Embiid and has his way. Embiid was like nowhere near him. He just like zoomed right on by him. And it's 50. It's now 59-58. They're going to say that he traveled, actually. Wow. That's a shock. Harris will take it on the other side. Backs down his defender. Passes it out back to Harden, who's left wide open on an island for 3. And James comes up with the rebound. LeBron. No-look pass inside to Bryant, and it gets denied by Joel Embiid, who comes up with the rebound as well. Oh, man, he stuffed him right at the rim. Harden dancing all over his defender. Passes it to Embiid, who is right behind him. Harden had an opportunity to try to take it to the glass himself, but decided not to do so. 9 seconds left. The ball gets deflected and battered around, and it goes out of bounds. And the Sixers will still retain possession. How about that block by Joel Embiid? Bryant thought he had an open lane, and Joel was like, no, you don't. All right, the Anthony Melton inbounds it from the far sideline. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Step back jumper from the far elbow, and it's good. He knocks it down, and the Sixers go up by 3. Harden's been working on his mid-range game for a little bit, and he did a nice job there. James tried to pass it, and it was intercepted by the Sixers. Harris on the other end taking it to the cup, and it goes up and in. And timeouts called by Darvin Ham as he does not like what he's seeing from the Lakers so far to start things off with just less than 2 minutes underway here in the third quarter. So the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. They come out very strong out of the locker room to start things off in the second half. What's going on, guys? In case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We cover 76ers, we cover Patriots, and we cover Phillies, and we'll also be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game tomorrow night. That's really exciting. I'm excited to be able to do that with you guys. We just started this channel about a month ago, and this is our 26th broadcast. Or 25th. Excuse me. This is our 25th. Yeah, that's really wild. So, yeah, this has been fun. It's been a really cool time doing this, and want to continue to do as many more as possible. I'm still like a little bit mad that the music wasn't playing. I got to figure that out. That's something that is on my to-do list as well as so many other things. It's not that I haven't been working on stuff because I have. This has been taking up a lot of my time, and I didn't realize that. But I mean, I do love it and I enjoy it, and now there's like no better time to do it than now. That's where my mind is. And if I don't start this now, when am I going to do it? Probably never. So, but yeah. So, there was a conversation that I was talking to you guys about a little bit earlier, and I kind of wanted to bring that back up. So, the Blake Griffin slam dunk competition. When he dumped over that Kia car, my jaw dropped. I was downstairs with my dad. I was watching that, and I'm noticing that they're bringing this car out on the court. I'm thinking, like, what the heck is going on? How did they get the car in? First of all, this is like, well, how old was I? 11? I might have been. I think I was like 12 years old. Was it 12? I was born in 98, 2010. That was the 2011 slam dunk, so I was 13. Okay, pretty close enough. You understand the gist of it, and I just couldn't understand how they got this big car out there, and he just dunked right over it. And ever since then, magic happened because his commercials were fantastic with Kia. The Griffin Force stuff was really awesome. That was right before the Chris Paul State Farm commercials, which are also like really cool too. But yeah, so that's that was my favorite dunk that I saw. And again, I could have went with any of the Aaron Gordon mascot ones. Some of those were awesome, especially the in between the legs one. I don't know how he did that. All right. So the 76ers have to play defense here as Troy Brown Jr. left on an island all by himself knocks down a tray from downtown from the far wing. And the Sixers are only up by 2. The Lakers have only had 5 second chance points in this game so far. Meanwhile, the Sixers have only had 2. Tobias Harris gets fouled as Harden, who was on the really right near the Lakers logo, tried to hand it off inside to him or toss it inside to him, and he was fouled. So he'll inbound it from the far sideline. And the Sixers, I believe, are going to call timeout. Let's see. Oh, Embiid is okay, so Embiid has a little cut, and they're putting a bandage on it, and the trainers are right there to do so. Doc Rivers is talking to Joel right over there on the sideline as well, as they are, it looks like it's that right ring finger that they're trying to clean up a little bit. Must have gotten cut on the, oh yeah, oh man, he hit as soon as he was trying to go up with a block, he literally banged that, he jammed that right ring finger. Oh man. He was coming up right at it, and the rim literally just hit the bone of that finger. Oof. He's gonna wake up sore tomorrow from that. 63-61, Sixers only up by 2. This is the second game of a 5-game West Coast road trip that they have. They'll be back home next weekend. Or sorry, the following week. Embiid gets the pass, and the shot that he puts up is way too strong. James comes up with his miss. James taking it right in Embiid's face. It's short. It won't go. The rebound was to Thomas Bryant, but Tobias Harris stole it right away from him. Harris to Harden. He was being guarded by LeBron. What's he going to do? LeBron and him having a stare down. Passes it to Tobias Harris, who takes it to the cup and puts it up with the left hand, and he gets it to go. Great play by Tobias Harris, cutting right towards the basket, right inside, in between LeBron James and Thomas Bryant. Schroeder bounces it to Bryant, and he puts up an elbow jumper right in front of Embiid. That one won't fall. Harden comes up with the rebound. He bobbles it, and he comes up with the possession. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden dancing all over Schroeder at the top of the key. Now we'll take it inside, goes up in the lane, and he finishes it with the left hand again on the left side of the baseline. Another nice play by James Harden, who has been, throughout his entire career, really good at creating those types of dribble moves. LeBron pulls up from long range, and he knocks it down from the near wing. LeBron shooting about 32% from beyond the arc. And he was able to get that one to fall. Give LeBron now 25 points in this game so far. 7:57 left. A foul is called on the floor. It'll be on Tobias Harris. And it was actually my mistake. It was on Troy Brown Jr. as Harris stumbled a little bit and fell right inside the foul line. It was actually right towards the 3-second violation mark area. And D'Anthony Melton inbounds it, and Harden steps out of bounds. And it will be another 76ers turnover. They can't commit careless mistakes, especially against a team that can do a lot of damage when they smell blood. Keep the turnovers down is one of the biggest keys going into this second half. Schroeder puts up a floater. It's short. And again, Harden with the board. Harden gets a screen from Joel, is at the foul line, now goes back to the top of the key. Outside from beyond the arc. Dancing all over Bryant, puts up a three. Way too strong. Toscano Anderson comes charging with the big offensive rebound, and he goes up with a layup, and D'Anthony Melton tried to contest it and was not able to do so. So the Sixers are only up by one. Harris on the other end. Conducting the offense, controlling the tempo. 7:12 left to go in the third quarter. And an illegal screen is, they're going to call a timeout. Okay, that's what it was. They signaled timeout, thought maybe a ref signaled for a foul, but that was not the case. So the Sixers will talk things over, and they'll be back in just a few moments. I want to try to make a little bit more eye contact with the camera as I'm trying to do this. I know that not a lot of broadcasters do that, but I would like to. I think that that's really important because I want this to also look like I'm talking to you. It's a little bit easier said than done. I'm so used to just doing this on audio platforms so that I don't really have to don't have to worry about my appearance, don't have to worry about my face or my background, that type of thing. But because I'm doing this on a visual platform and I'm simulcasting, that's what I got to do. It's exactly what I got to do. It's like the beanie. I feel like it's beanie season. You know what I mean? I feel like beanies are the coolest thing in the entire world. I love wearing my hats, but then wintertime comes and I just gotta go with the beanies, man. They're so cool. It makes me think about Elf. It makes me think about all the Christmas movies. It's that time of the year where you just love to bundle up and have something really nice and warm, like cookies. It definitely is that time of season. I feel like some people think that it's over. I still think it's going on. I think it goes on until winter's done. That's how I look at it. So there was one other thing I was going to say, but now I forget what it was. How do you guys like this game so far? What do you guys think that the Sixers need to improve upon if they want to come out on top against the Lakers and LeBron James? Let me know down below in the comments section. I want to hear your feedback and would love to be able to interact with some of you guys. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about the game. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Sixers team. Maybe you're a Boston fan or somebody else, and let's I almost said let's shoot the let's shoot the thrill, but I was just gonna say let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alrighty. With that, cheers. 67-66. Sixers only up by 1 at the Crypto.com arena. Still used to saying this the Staples Center. Had to get that out of my vocabulary. Took me about 10 times to do that today. Embiid gets the pass, and he hands it off to Harris. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Harris at the foul line being guarded by Westbrook. Step back jumper. It's contested, and he somehow knocked it down. Oh, man, Russell Westbrook was all in his face. And Tobias Harris, nothing but net. Are you kidding me? 69-66. Westbrook with a nice pass inside to LeBron James, and Tobias Harris strips it right out of his hands, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, he's been coming up large in this third quarter. I still can't believe that he made that right off of the dribble. And it was nothing but net. High arc as well. Schroeder goes around the LeBron screen. Now gives it back out to Thomas Bryant. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Schroeder on the near corner. Goes up with a layup, and he's fouled by D'Anthony Melton. There was still about 4 seconds left on the shot clock. There's 6:34 left to go in the third quarter. Sixers up 69-66. Schroeder, who has been around the league, has played with a lot of teams, including the Atlanta Hawks, the Boston Celtics, and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know why I had a brain freeze for a little bit, but I did. And the first foul shot goes up, and that's good. Schroeder, he's now 29 years old. 6'1". He was one of those other players too that came into the league. He did not go to college. And the second foul shot is no good. So he can't knock that one down. The Sixers are still up by 2. Embiid on the low block, passing it back out to Tobias Harris, catch and shoot three-pointer. No good. Long rebound goes all the way to D'Anthony Melton as LeBron just tried to swat it away. He was right there on the left side of the baseline, and D'Anthony Melton came charging right in front of Dennis Schroeder, who just dove for the ball. And they're going to call a loose ball foul on Dennis Schroeder as he just went right into the legs of D'Anthony Melton, and the Sixers will get the ball back. Great awareness and great aggressiveness by D'Anthony Melton. Melton, 5 seconds on the shot clock, hands it off to Embiid. Embiid back to Melton, 2 seconds to go. Embiid inside, gives it up to Harris, and Harris's shot won't go. It was blocked by Thomas Bryant, and that'll be a shot clock violation on the 76ers. Great defense by LeBron James and Thomas Bryant on that play with 6:09 left to go in the third quarter. LeBron actually ended up getting the block there. It was not Thomas Bryant, but LeBron came out of nowhere and ended up swatting it away, and the Lakers do get the ball back. Westbrook, as there was a foul called on D'Anthony Melton as Dennis Schroeder tried to set a screen for him, but they're going to call it an illegal screen. It's actually going to be on Tobias Harris now. It was even away from I thought that. Let's see what happened here. Oh, they're going to say that the Tobias Harris did end up making some contact with him, but I thought it was on D'Anthony, and it should have been. But regardless, LeBron with the basketball, 10 seconds left on the shot clock, pulls up with a 1-foot jump shot over Tobias Harris, and this is just what he does year in and year out. 27 points for King James. And it's 69-69 with 5:40 left to go in the third. Harden to Harris. Harris back to Tucker. Tucker back to Harris on the near wing. Now gives it up to Embiid, who's on the low block on the near wing. Embiid with a jumper, a 1-foot jump shot, and he connects. It was the same type of shot that LeBron just hit, and Embiid tried to do it a little bit better. Westbrook on the other end gets called for the travel as he took too many steps to the basket right before the shot was released, about 5 feet from the basket. And that's another turnover by the Lakers. Sixers have to try to take advantage of this opportunity here. Maxey's been pretty quiet in this third quarter so far, as he handed it off to Harden, or inbounded it to Harden, that is. Harris gets the ball stolen away on the bad pass. LeBron James, no look pass to Thomas Bryant, and he slams it down. He knew exactly where he was going to be, and Bryant came charging right into the lane, and the Lakers tie it back up at 71. Harris, off the pass by James Harden, gives it up to Embiid. Embiid taking it all the way to the cup himself, and he's fouled by Thomas Bryant. Embiid trying to slow the game down, which is what he's been really good at throughout his entire career. He knows that he can dominate in the paint area, and if he can just find a way to just control the tempo for the team and just, play at their own pace, then he'll be just fine. 24 points for Joel tonight, 6 rebounds as well. And as I was just mentioning, Tyrese Maxey's been really quiet in this game so far. And I mean, quiet to his standards. He only has 9 points in 16 minutes, so that's not a whole lot for him. Have a couple of substitutions coming in as Joel misses the first foul shot. It'll be Kendrick Nunn coming in for Dennis Schroeder and Max Chrissy, who subs in for Thomas Bryant. Shake Milton is on the sideline, and right when the next stoppage in play takes in place, he'll be coming back in. 34.5 points for Joel in his last 4 games, and he gives the Sixers the lead. 72-71 with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 4 minutes and 40 seconds, that is, to be exact. James, around the screen from Thibault. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook inside, gets the ball loose, and it is going to go up. Oh, man, somehow Chrissy was able to come up with it after Joel deflected it about 2 times or so. And he was able to just put up a little floater, and he was able to knock that one in. Harris on the other end for 3. No good. Embiid tried to tip it back for a rebound, couldn't do so. It goes out to Westbrook. 5-on-4 basketball here. LeBron James tips it on the Westbrook alley-oop pass, and he's fouled on the play. As he was cutting right towards the basket, the foul was going to be called on P.J. Tucker, and Joel finally gets back there. Westbrook being aggressive and knowing exactly where he was. LeBron actually was trying to go right inside the rim, and he went over James Harden, and Tucker didn't even make any sort of contact with him. So they are going to inbound it from the far sideline, and inbounding it this time is going to be Kendrick Nunn. LeBron is going to go out on the bench, and he's going to take a quick seat, a quick breather. 73-72, Lakers on top. Sixers down by 1. Lakers inbound it. Westbrook puts up a 3, and it's good. He was fouled on the play as well. And he'll go to the line for 1 more. Maxey gets called for the reach and foul right as he was shooting it. And Westbrook somehow, some way, was able to knock it down, and the Lakers look to go up by 5, which would be their biggest lead of the game. How about Russell Westbrook? 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in this game so far. On his way to converting another triple-double. He and LeBron have been doing an amazing job playing together in this game. And their chemistry continues to grow. Westbrook's foul shot is good as well. He's only missed 1 time from the line, which is really good for his standards, or with the way he's been playing. So Harden comes up with it, gives it up to Embiid at the top of the key, and he ends up finding George Niang, who was right at the basket, goes up with a reverse layup, and it's good. Westbrook on the other side, bounce pass to Chrissy, who puts it up, and he can't find a way to get it in. Shake Milton comes up with the rebound. And Harden on the other side for the Sixers will deliver it right into traffic. Bounce pass to Embiid, and he posts Max Christie, and he'll go to the line for 1 more. He was hanging onto the rim for about 2 seconds or so, and he slammed it down with a lot of authority right there. Man, you just can't get any better than that. He just posterized him. So the Sixers are going to try to tie things up. 77-76. 76ers cannot convert on the three-point opportunity. That's Joel. That's his second miss on the game from the foul line. Westbrook inside the paint, being guarded by Thibault. Thibault all over him like a bug. And the ball ends up finding Dennis Schroeder. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Westbrook being guarded by Thibault again. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Westbrook wants a screen. He puts up another three. It's long. And Embiid grabs the rebound. Less than 3 minutes to go in the third. Sixers down by 1. Embiid on the far corner. Now passes it to Maxey. They swing it around the timeline. It ends up finding Shake Milton, who takes it inside from the near corner. It won't go. He gets his own rebound. And he puts it up and in, or he puts it back up, and that one won't go either. Schroeder on the other side goes up with a layup, and Matisse Thybulle tried to contest it, but Dennis Schroeder found his way, and the Lakers are up by 3. Niang to Embiid on the near wing. Back out to Milton, who fires it from long range, and it's good. A big shot hit by Shake Milton, and the Sixers tie the game back up at 79. Milton has been shooting the ball very well from 3 as of lately. His last 5 games, he's actually shooting 41% from 3. Westbrook, he gets an assist there as Max Christie goes right to the rim and finishes it with the right hand on the right side of the lane. 81-79. Niang puts up a 3, contested in his face, and that's good. I don't know how he hit that one. I mean, it was just a lot of pressure on him, and he made it look so easy. 82-81. Christie again inside, going up with the mid-range jumper. It's no good. Embiid tried to fight for the rebound, and Milton comes up with it as he stumbled right to the ground. Maxey to Thybulle. Thybulle hands it back off to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid, who takes one dribble, puts up a 3. And it's good. Joel Hans Embiid, another 30-point game for him. He's been unbelievable. 85-81, 1:15 left to go in the third. Schroeder again, putting it up for a layup, and that one won't fall. Embiid with another rebound, comes charging in. He hands it off to Maxey. Maxey almost lost the basketball. Hands it back off to Embiid on the near wing, that is. Embiid going inside against the trees, and he's fouled. He had to cut and shimmy just a little bit towards the basket. He's holding that left ankle, but he seems to be okay. He's walking just fine. Held it just for a second. And how about that three-pointer that Joel just hit? Just clutch. You can't leave him wide open from downtown. He can definitely hurt you in so many different types of ways. Embiid will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and the first one is in and out. That's the third one that he's missed on the day. Actually, that's the third one he missed in this quarter alone. He was doing really well, and now he's not so happy that he's not doing a better job at making his foul shots to his standards. LeBron James does come back into the ball game. He'll sub in for Kendrick Nunn. Embiid, looking at the basket, puts up the next foul shot, and he finally hits it. And the Sixers go up by 5. Westbrook will take it, and he's being guarded by Shake Milton right at half court, and finally gets right past the logo. Embiid with 31 points in this game. Westbrook at the foul line, being guarded by Niang. Gets the ball stripped, and it was almost stolen away. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. 47 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Niang playing really good defense, but Shake Milton, who was right behind him, could not come up with it. And it goes out of bounds on the far side of the baseline in Lakers territory. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Westbrook gives it up to LeBron, who's being guarded by Tucker. 6 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron hasn't even moved just yet. He has to try to do something. What's he going to do? Jab step jumper. It's up and it's short. Another rebound goes to Joel. 34 seconds left. The Sixers have time to go for a 2-for-1 here. Let's see what they decide to do. Milton to Embiid again from the top of the key for 3. No good. And Westbrook grabs his rebound. Westbrook being guarded by Maxey at the top of the key. He's been doing a really good job shooting-wise in this game. 14 seconds left. They're just going to continue to milk the clock down. Screen comes by Bryant at the top of the perimeter. Nice feed inside by Russell Westbrook as Thomas Bryant comes right towards the basket. 5.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sixers up by 3, 86-83. Milton gets the basketball. 3 seconds to go. Milton at the foul line. What's he going to do? The ball gets deflected and it goes out of bounds by the Lakers, and that'll do it. He tried to find George Niang to shoot a 3, but Russell Westbrook just tipped it right out of there, and as soon as time expired, well, the Sixers wouldn't have been able to get a shot off anyways. So the fourth quarter will be starting in just a few moments. I'll be right back in about 2 minutes or so, and hope to see you guys soon. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy my 76ers content. If you also just enjoy sports, and if you just enjoy talking about basketball and that type of thing, well, this is your channel, because that's what we do here. We talk nothing but hoops. We talk football as well, as we'll be doing the playoffs, or the playoff game tomorrow night. It's the last playoff game in the wild card round. And the Bengals just ended up winning, as it was a 4th and 20, and they fired it right into the red zone, the Ravens that was. And they almost were able to come up with it. Oh, man, that was so close. As time just expired. Joe Burrow sighing in relief, as the Bengals will be going on to the next round. So the Bengals, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Jaguars make it to the second round in the AFC. Meanwhile, for the Sixers game, well, they have been playing okay so far. They do have the lead. It's now the fourth quarter. 9 seconds into the fourth quarter, that is, and the Sixers are up by 3. Westbrook in the ball game for the Lakers goes up with it, and has his way against PJ Tucker. You put up a layup there. Here's Shake Milton on the other side, giving it to Maxey, who goes into the lane, and he gets the ball swatted away. Another block goes to the Lakers. That time, making the block there for the LA Lakers, and doing a really good job there was Max Christie, the 19-year-old guard from Michigan State University. Maxey will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, as after the block, there was a loose ball foul. The first foul shot is good, and the second one, see what happens here. He knocks it down. Sixers up 88-85. Russell Westbrook gets a screen from LeBron. Westbrook on the far elbow gives it up to LeBron, who puts up another 3. He was left wide open, and he could not get that one to fall. Maxey comes up with his miss. Maxey to Niang on the far wing. Gives it back to Maxey at the logo. Maxey being guarded by Max Christie. Maxey, step back jumper from the foul line. That one won't fall either, and LeBron James gets another rebound. LeBron at the top of the key. Faked out PJ Tucker, passed it to Russell Westbrook, who's being guarded by Montrezl Harrell. Harrell's daring him to shoot a 3, and he does so, and it's way too strong. Tucker gets a rebound, but Shake Milton, Tucker will be called for the foul, I believe. a loose ball foul. That's what it looks like as the Lakers will inbound it from their baseline. LeBron James, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 27 points, and only 2 turnovers. And off the inbound pass, Nunn goes into the lane, or Westbrook goes into the lane, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for one more. An acrobatic finish by Russell Westbrook, who was right underneath the basket. And he'll go to the line for one more. I'm trying to describe that shot. Not only was it off balance, but it was just crazy. And he makes the free throw again. Westbrook, 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. And he's 4 for 5 from the line. Niang catch and shoot three-pointer, way too strong, off the mark. Westbrook with another rebound, and that's his 11th. LeBron in the near corner. Lakers looking to take the lead here. LeBron will get fouled, and the Lakers will inbound the ball once again. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left here in regulation. Chrissy will inbound it to LeBron, who's at the logo. 10 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron now on the near wing at the top of in three-point range. Now goes up, spins, moves, and finds his way to go inside, and he finishes it at the rim. PJ Tucker was slow to get up. He just broke his ankles. 29, 7, and 7 for LeBron. Milton inside. Back outside the Maxey. Maxey, one more pass in the Yang again for 3. Contested, and another rebound goes to LeBron, who's moving very quickly here. Westbrook to LeBron again, and that time he misses it. Maxey comes up with another rebound. Maxey going in with a head of steam, puts up a layup, and he's fouled. He was on the right side of the baseline, right near the Toyota area. It was a far layup, but almost got it to go, but initiated that contact. So he'll be going to the line to shoot 2 more free throws for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey, the Kentucky native, was drafted in the 2020 draft by the 76ers as the 21st overall pick. And honestly, as he knocks down that free throw, you could definitely make the argument that if they played in the March Madness tournament that year, maybe he could have been a top 5 pick. So that ended up working out in the Sixers' favor potentially because he was playing really well in college. And so many teams just passed up on him. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 for 10 from the field. That's Tyrese Maxey. Sixers down by 1. 9:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Maxey's second foul shot is too strong. So he cannot convert. And the Sixers are down by 1. At one point, they were perfect from the foul line, but they've missed 4 free throws. Westbrook inside to Toscano Anderson, and Harden blocked it, but it ends up coming back into the Lakers' possession. LeBron James step back three-pointer off of Niang, air ball. And it'll be 76ers basketball. Time was just about ready to expire, and LeBron had to do something about that. And Tobias Harris comes back into the ballgame with 9:07 left in the fourth. Great defense by George Niang and really good lockdown defense by the 76ers overall to make it look so difficult for LeBron James to even get that shot off. Harden at the top of the key, dancing all over Chrissy. No look pass to Tyrese Maxey, who comes charging right into the lane and he slams it down. Another nice play by Tyrese Maxey. He was right over Juan Toscano Anderson and Paul Reed on the bench, giving him some praise. Sixers go up by 1. 2 Clutch Sports clients going at it against each other, and one of them just continues to be the king for the Lakers. And that's LeBron James. 92-91. Lakers up by 1. 62 points in the paint for the Lakers. Harden steps back on a dime, and he gives it up to Tyrese Maxey. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey pulls up from way downtown, and Westbrook comes up with the board. Westbrook going inside again, and Montrezl Harrell strips the ball away, does a good job at that, and Russell Westbrook gets another turnover. Sometimes sometimes people are told that, you got to slow the game down. But with Russell Westbrook, there have been times where he just speeds the game up. And sometimes it's way too hard for other players to even just catch up to his speed of the game because he's just so fast. 92-91, Sixers down by 1, and Doc wants a timeout to call a play for the 76ers. So they'll be back in just a few moments. I'm going to take a very quick step off as well. Sixers down 92-91 here at the Crypto.com arena. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel and if you enjoyed my 76ers commentary, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. Ugh, I'm having some issues speaking tonight. Maybe I'm just talking too fast and I'm not slowing my words down. This game is just so fast, though, so you really just have to be on your toes. So, not to make excuses, which I'm not. 92-91, Sixers are going to inbound it. It'll be George Niang in the backcourt, along with James Harden and Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gets it. He's being guarded by Schroeder. Gets past the half-court logo, and we'll hand it off to Harden. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Harden now at the logo. Gets a screen from Montrezl Harrell. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now he's on the near wing. What's he going to do? He's going to give it up to Harris. 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. Harris puts it up and puts it back in. Oh, man. Tobias Harris has been making some big-time shots for the 76ers. And that was a high-arcing floater, if you will, and the Sixers take the lead. 93-92. Westbrook back to Schroeder. Schroeder again for Troy Brown Jr. for 3. Won't go. Off the mark. Tobias Harris comes charging in. He goes up with that shot, and they're going to call a charge on Tobias Harris as Toscano Anderson went down, and Tobias Harris saying, "My bad." Yep, Juan Toscano Anderson just did not have his feet set, had his feet set right there. And Tobias got called guilty for the offensive foul, so that was the right call. Westbrook on the other side, looking to try to take the lead here for the Lakers. No look pass to Dennis Schroeder, who pulls up from 3, and he knocks it down. Dennis Schroeder puts the Lakers up by 2. And Schroeder this season shooting very well from beyond the arc. Harden being guarded by Toscano Anderson. Sixers down by 2. Less than 7 minutes to go. No look pass to Montrezl Harrell, and he throws it down again. And the Sixers tie the game back at 95. It has been a seesaw. Schroeder, again, pull-up jumper, off balance, and it doesn't even matter. It goes in. 97-95. It was on the left elbow that time. Harden with 15 seconds on the shot clock on the far wing, standing right at the Crypto.com arena sign, being guarded by Toscano Anderson. He wants to dance. He wants to pull up. He wants to go into the lane, and the ball gets swatted away by Chrissy. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Sixers retain possession. Harris, pull-up jumper. Yes! Oh, he knocked it down right inside the foul line area in the purple paint. And the Sixers tie it back at 97. Westbrook for the LA Lakers going up against Montrezl Harrell. That's his defender. He puts up a jumper right in his face. Can't get that one to go. Chrissy grabs a rebound. Chrissy back to Westbrook. Westbrook back to Troy Brown Jr. for 3. That one won't go. And James Harden grabs his miss. Less than 6 minutes left. Still no Embiid out there. He's actually now on the sideline, so as soon as there's a stoppage in play, he'll come right back in. Harden on the near wing, takes it right inside the lane, puts it up with a layup, and it's good. He drilled that one, and the Sixers go up by 2. Timeout is called by the Lakers. 5:35 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Nice play by James Harden to get past 2 Lakers defenders, including Juan Toscano Anderson. And the Sixers will be right back in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. I'm staying right here. Okay. I feel like the tempo is now coming back. You know, I didn't really feel like I was given as much energy as I should be, but you know, that's also just because I'm really, really hard on myself. Hello and welcome on in case you're just joining me. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We cover 76ers basketball, and we do play-by-play coverage of Phillies baseball and for Patriots football, even though their season is done. But that's what we do here. So, how many? We have one person on Facebook. I appreciate you for tuning in. I really do. It means a lot to me. If you're new to my channel, if you enjoy this content, if you just like to listen to, play-by-play announcers, make sure you subscribe. It definitely doesn't hurt to do that. I just give you all 76ers content so you don't have to miss a dribble. You don't have to miss a first pitch. And you don't have to miss a snap for football. That's what I do. I think it's now time for today's top 5. And today's top 5 question that I'm going to ask you guys is the following. All right. You can answer it in the comment section. You don't have to answer. But if you do, I'll give you a shout out and I'll post your comment on here. Because that's what I do too. Today's top 5 question is going to be the following. If you were to go 5 places tomorrow, where would it be? Where would you go? Top 5 places that I would go to if it was tomorrow for me. We're talking about a vacation here. I'd go back to the Outer Banks. I think that was really cool. I went with my family back in when I was a junior in high school. And that was really awesome. It was just a place that was just meant for relaxation. That was awesome. I'd go to, I would have said Disney World probably about 5 years ago, but I would not go back now. Where else would I go? I would love to go back to Israel. That's one place I would go to. I would really like to go to Paris, and I'd like to go to Italy as well. That'd be really cool. If I got a vacation to go there, I would go. And the Bahamas. I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas. I've heard some really awesome things about it. And those are my top 5 places that I would go if somebody were to give me a vacation and if somebody were to post my content somehow, some way on here. That'd be really cool. 99-97, timeout is over. Dennis Schroeder has the basketball for the Lakers. Hands it off to LeBron, who's back into the ballgame. LeBron James inside, puts it up with a layup, and that's no good. Juan Toscano Anderson, that was that time. And he's just yelling at the refs for a foul call. and he couldn't do so. But the game is tied back at 99 apiece as he made it. Harden going into the lane, going up against Max Christie, and he has his way. Oh, man, he just got the floater right over his right hand, and I mean barely. Not by much. 101.99. LeBron bounce pass inside to Christie. Christie puts it up again with another layup, and that's good. Just when the Sixers try to go ahead, the Lakers have an answer. Both teams at 101. Harden gets the ball stripped away by Schroeder, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be 76ers basketball. Niang being guarded by Gabriel. Now it's James Harden who's being guarded by Toscano Anderson and Gabriel. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's on the far wing. He's still standing there. Now gets a screen from Joel Embiid, puts up a three, and he knocks it down. Are you kidding me? A triple from James Harden. Gutsy call. That was a gutsy shot, that was. And the Sixers are up by 3. A line drive laser three-pointer. LeBron, step back, three-pointer against Joel Embiid, and he gets called for the foul. The shot did not go in, but LeBron's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws with exactly 4 minutes left to go in regulation. The contact was so slight on the right hand, but Joel gets called guilty for the foul. And with 4 minutes left to go, let's see what happens here. Are they going to see if he was beyond the three-point arc, or are the Sixers challenging this? They are reviewing it. Okay, so it looks like that they're trying to see if LeBron's foot was on the line. That's what they're looking for right now. And we can't necessarily see the review itself. But I thought he was well beyond the line. Oh, are they looking to see if it's an offensive foul on LeBron because he was trying to? I don't know what they're trying. I don't even know what they're looking for. I don't know. I really don't know. But they are reviewing this play with exactly 4 minutes left to go. Sixers up 104-101. LeBron was definitely well beyond the arc when he shot that shot. So it's either that they're looking to see. My guess is that to see if it was a three-pointer or not. And LeBron's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. So that's exactly what it was. So that's exactly what's going to happen now. Embiid has his foot right on top of LeBron's left foot. 4 minutes left. LeBron going to the charity stripe to shoot 3 foul shots. This season, LeBron James shooting 75% from the charity stripe. And he has his mouth guard with him and tries to put it back in. And now he's right at the line to shoot 3 free throws. Big crowd at the Crypto.com arena. LeBron has 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists in this game so far. A monster in this game, as of always. And the first foul shot he misses. He cannot hit the first one. But he gets 2 more left to go. The second foul shot is up, and that's good. So that'll cut the Sixers' lead to 2. Embiid, Harden, Maxey, Niang, and Harris in there for the 76ers. And the third foul shot is good as well. Harden finally decides to take the ball. So he was trying to get a little bit more towards or more up the court. Harden gets fouled. And Troy Brown Jr. will be called for the reach and foul. That's only the 3rd foul committed by the Lakers in just this quarter. See what happens here. Yeah, Troy Brown Jr. does get called for a foul. LeBron James not happy with the call. And let's see what happens. 104-103 is the score now. And the Lakers do call timeout. So Darvin Ham and his team want to talk things over, and the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Ugh. I don't know if you saw, but the Bengals ended up winning. That was pretty cool. That last throw by Huntley, I thought that maybe he had a shot of getting it off, and it looked like it was just about ready to be caught. It was tipped around and almost was caught for a touchdown. Can you imagine if, like, whoever that was made that catch? So many what ifs. That's the game of football. That's sports. And most importantly, that's life. So, ball is life, as they say. So, the Sixers have to hang on here. They're up by 1 point, 104 to 103. LeBron James leading the way for the Lakers with 33 points, shooting 14 for 21 from the field, 8 rebounds and 9 assists as well. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook, 18 points for him, 10 assists and 12 rebounds. So he has himself a triple-double. And for the Sixers, it's been Joel Embiid and James Harden once again. 31 points for Joel, 24 for Harden, and 11 assists as well, and 7 rebounds for James. Tobias Harris, give him a lot of credit, even though he struggled a little bit in the first 2 quarters. He does have 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks on the day. A coach's challenge was called on the Lakers. And what are they going to do? They're going to see if LeBron, if he fouled, if there was a foul issued. Is that what they're looking for? Harden did get fouled on the play. That was the initial call, and then they called a timeout. And Darvin Ham decided to call a challenge to see if whether or not he was fouled. 104, 103, 3:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. So the Lakers do lose their challenge as Troy Brown Jr. did commit the foul there. So they lose a timeout there, and the call stands. So the Sixers still have possession of the basketball. That was only the 3rd foul delivered by the Lakers in this quarter. Both teams do have 3 fouls that they've committed. Maxey's going to inbound it from the far sideline. Will be guarded by Dennis Schroeder on the inbound. So Maxey will be the inbounder. And let's see what happens. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey does get the ball. He's trying to find somebody. He finds James Harden. Harden's on the near wing. Gets right to the logo area. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Screen comes to Embiid. Bounce pass to Embiid. Foul line. Jumper. It's up and it's in. He knocks it down. Automatic for Joel Embiid. And the Sixers go up by 3. Excellent ball movement. Or it was an excellent play call by the 76ers. 106-103. Russell Westbrook on the far wing. Hands it off to LeBron James. James with another pull-up jumper. It was contested, and he knocks it down again. LeBron being clutch for the LA Lakers. That's his 33rd point on the day. Or his 35th point, excuse me. Harden gets a screen from Joel again. Bounce pass to Embiid with another foul line jumper. It's short, and Russell Westbrook grabs the rebound. Lakers are looking to take the lead here. Harris all over Russell Westbrook, who puts up a shot, and it's good. Nothing but net for Russell Westbrook, and the Lakers take the lead. Sixers with less than 3 minutes left. They have a chance to take the lead here. Harden being guarded by Gabriel. Conducting the traffic here. Harden being double teamed, goes up inside. Are they going to call a charge? They will. Dennis Schroeder plants his feet, and the Sixers get another turnover there. A bad turnover by the 76ers. And Harden initiating the contact as Schroeder's feet were set in the restricted area. And Russell Westbrook now has the basketball at the top of the key. Step back to LeBron. LeBron right outside of the circle by the free throw line. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Jab step. 1 foot jumper again. He holds his shot and it's no good. Joel comes up with the rebound. Big stop by the Sixers. 2:14 left to go in the fourth. It's getting dicey. It's getting crazy. James Harden goes to the rim and he gets denied by Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook coming in like an acrobat, making the stop there. 13 seconds on the shot clock, 2:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. Maxey swings it around the timeline on the inbound play. Harden back to Embiid on the near wing. Embiid back to Niang. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Niang finds Maxey. Maxey with a runner right to the layup, and it's good. He took it in with the left hand and went up with an ice cream scoop. And the Sixers take the lead 108 to 107. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Westbrook being guarded closely by James Harden at the top of the key. A floater goes up by Schroeder, and the whistles remain silent, but he somehow finds his way to get that one in. Took 3 bounces. I don't know how there wasn't a foul called on George Niang, but the whistles or play does resume. Embiid back to Niang, left wide open for 3. Yes! A huge defensive breakdown by the LA Lakers, 111 to 109. Sixers have to hurry back up on defense here, and they do so. Troy Brown Jr. being guarded by Niang. Hands it off to LeBron. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 1:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron over Tobias Harris. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now switches the defense, and it now goes back to Tobias Harris. LeBron with a pass inside, and it's going to be... Is it going to be Lakers or Sixers basketball here? It's a really tough call. The pass was supposed to go to Troy Brown Jr. There is 2.5 seconds left on the shot clock. I believe that it touched James Harden's hand last. It was the backhand of James Harden, and they're going to review this. So that'll slow things down. 1:05 left to go. So regardless of what the review is, if the call does stand... Well, the Lakers are only going to have 2.5 seconds to put up a shot here. Oof. Sixers up 111 to 109. They've scored 25 points in this quarter. Meanwhile, the Lakers have scored 26. Last time the Lakers played was on Thursday night. They lost. They're on a 2-game losing streak. And the Sixers, they played last night and they came out on top, 116 to 115 against the Utah Jazz. They're in the midst of a 5-game road trip, West Coast road trip, that is. And it has been quite a game so far. Hello and welcome on into Play-by-Play with JJ. In case you guys are new to my channel, I'm Jason Joseph. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. And this is what I do. I love doing broadcasting. And I wanted to start off this YouTube channel, and this is week 4. Broadcast number 25. 76ers basketball, Patriots football. We'll also be doing the Phillies once their season starts. As soon as the football season's over, we'll get into some Flyers too. Alrighty, so the timeout. So they just got out of a TV timeout. So let's see if the call gets overturned or if the call is going to stand. Again, it's less than 2 minutes left, so nobody or so they can review these plays without utilizing a challenge or anything like that. It's a really tough angle when you look to see if whether the ball bounced off of Peter Gabriel or James Harden. Gabriel was right behind James Harden. He was closer to the basket, Gabriel. And Harden, it looked like, had the back of his pinky, his left pinky. It looked like it touched the ball last from my perspective. But that's just my set of eyes. 2.5 seconds would be left on the shot clock if the call does stand and the Lakers do retain possession. The headsets are still on from one of the refs at the replay center, so they are really taking a long time to review this. It's a really tough call. The other thing that you have to also implement too is that it looked like it bounced right off of his leg. Not James Harden's, but it did look like it bounced off of Troy Brown Jr.'s leg. from that angle. They're certainly taking a lot of time to review this. The Sixers will be back in action here at the Crypto.com Arena on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and they'll play against the Lakers. Again, in case you're just joining us, the Sixers are up with about a minute left to go in this ball game. 111 to 109, and the headsets come off. Let's see what they do here. Obviously can't hear them because I don't have any audio or anything like that whatsoever. They do add 2 seconds back to the game clock. It's 111 to 109, and the Sixers do get the ball. So the backcourt defense is now going to be heavy for the Lakers. Niang's going to inbound it. Harden and Maxey are in the backcourt. They give it up to Maxey. Maxey was being guarded closely by Schroeder. Backcourt defense there is on Maxey, and he gets past half court. 55 seconds left to go in the fourth. Sixers up by 2, 111 to 109. Maxey has to pass it. He gives it up to Harden. Harden is near the logo at the Toyota sign. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Embiid. Foul line jumper. Yes! He knocks it down, and the Sixers go up by 2 possessions. 45.5 seconds left. A gutsy play for Joel. Here comes LeBron on the other side, taking it right to the rack and passes it out to Troy Brown Jr., who knocks down a triple from the near corner. Joel Embiid gets the inbound off of the George Niang pass. The Lakers decide not to foul. Sixers up by 1. 25 seconds to go on the game clock, 13 on the shot clock. Embiid on the far wing being guarded by Westbrook. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Embiid foul line, step back jumper. It's way too strong. And Russell Westbrook grabs the rebound. No timeout is called by Darvin Ham. Sixers have to play defense here. Westbrook being guarded by Embiid. Almost got the ball turned over. 5 seconds on the game clock. The shot clock's unplugged. Westbrook puts it up, and it's no good. Embiid comes up with a rebound, and the Sixers escape with a victory. They come up large and play a solid defense on Russell Westbrook. A broken play. And Joel Embiid's defense helps the 76ers win 113 to 112. Westbrook is being helped up by his teammates as he was down there for about 5 seconds on the hardwood. How about Joel Embiid? His two-way play has just been unbelievable throughout this entire season. And he came up clutch once again in back-to-back games. 35 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists for Joel Embiid. And the Sixers win, and the Lakers' losing streak now goes to 3 games. Westbrook is still out there on the court. He finally gets up. And Juan Toscano-Anderson trying to help him shake things off. That was just a ridiculous play because Westbrook had all the time in the world to make a pass, and he just didn't know what to do with the basketball. And he froze up a little bit, and Embiid was just guarding him so closely that he wasn't even getting any sort of breathing room, and he finally stripped the ball away with about 1.5 seconds left. And he took it right from Russell Westbrook as if it were a toy. Or his lunch money, that is. So the Sixers come out and they win. That was crazy. What an interesting game that was. So more stats on the Sixers game as they come out and win by a final score of 113 to 112. It was 116 to 115 last night, and Joel hit the game-winning shot, and he does it again today. The Sixers shot 50% from the field, 35% from 3, and really the main difference in this game, there wasn't really a whole lot, but the one thing that really worked out in the Sixers' favor was that they came up large in that fourth quarter, and they came on very strong with about 2 minutes left to go. And every time LeBron or Troy Brown Jr. made a shot, the Sixers had an answer. And that's exactly what happened in this game, and they did a really good job in the guts of the game. And that's going to wrap things up here. I'm Jason Joseph. This was Play-by-Play with JJ. Hope you all enjoyed this cast as much as I did. I love you guys so much. Have yourselves a great night. And I will catch you all on Monday night, that is. It's going to be tomorrow night. We're going to be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. That would be really exciting. See you guys tomorrow, and then more 76ers back on Tuesday. You guys are the best.